Okay, hey Seal, this is gonna be my Tormented Demons guide for you. I'm gonna make it so that you can only watch it when you have a link, so only you're ever gonna see this. So basically, what your inventory, you need to have Dark Light, you want a Dragon Halberd, a Whip, if you're using the method I'm gonna show you. I'll show you the inventory for Godsword later. More Ruby E-Bolts than this. I'm only bringing a few because I'm not actually gonna do a trip, I'm just showing you how to get there and how to kill a few. You want Super Attack, Super Strength, Range Pots, Cerebrew, and Restore for emergencies. 6 prayer pots. I'm out right now and don't feel like going back to the GE, so imagine these are prayer potions right here. Full inventory Sharks, Sapphire Lantern, Quick Teleport. Since I think your summoning's only like 60, you're gonna bring a Terror Bird full of Sharks. I'm out, so I'm showing you with monks. Your equipment is Helm of Net, Glory, Attack Cape, Broad Bolt, Dragonfire Shield, or the best shield that you have. Barrow's Plate Body, and either D'hide Chaps or Kuril's Chaps. Rune Crossbow, Barrow's Gloves, Dragon Boots, Ring of Life. If you use this setup, you are risking basically your whip. If you use Protect Item, you're risking about a mil, but you can, if you buy the 500k Grave from the Dwarf Place, you can get it back easily, because it takes about 4 minutes to get there. So, if you are not using the whip, you are going to, your inventory will be a little different. Instead of that and that, you'll have a Godsword, and you will not use a shield at all. You'll just have that, because the shield is really just for tanking melee, but you can switch prayer if you have to. So, yeah, this is going to be your inventory with prayer pots if you're using a Godsword. If you're using a whip, Dragonfire Shield, whip right there. If you're using the Godsword method, you're going to want to have a full inventory of food. Everything in your inventory will be full. If you are using the whip and Dragonfire Shield, you either are going to want to leave one space empty, or you're going to want to halberd the first minute or so until you use a shark. And that's what I'm going to do. So, this is what your inventory should look like, but these should be prayer potions. I'm not going to put vials in, I might as well bring 2 sharks. Basically, from the RFD bank, you go through here, and basically run to where the quest place is. And you should know that by the time you are soloing these. Okay, now while I'm running there, I'm just going to tell you, they have 4 attacks, basically, okay? Their first attack, which is pretty obvious, is their melee attack. And they basically just swipe a huge-ass claw at you. Their other attack is, well, one of their other attacks is a range attack. And they lift their arm, and then you hear this cracking sound. When you're fighting them, you're going to want to have your, in whatever the hell that is, sound and sound effects on, so that you can hear them. But basically, the range attack makes a cracking noise, and he also moves his arm and lifts it up, and then, like, moves his arm at you like he's throwing something, I don't know. Then, his next 2 attacks are both mage. One of them, he roars. You can clearly see this, and you have plenty of time to put on your magic attack. Oh look, here's someone in need a trip or something, I don't know. Looks like he wants to talk to me. Hold on, I'll pause it. Okay, the guy just logged out, so whatever. Okay, once you get up to here, you're gonna want to rest right up here. Okay, like I was saying, his 2 magic attacks. One, he roars, and this will hit everyone. Even if you're not his target, it will hit everyone. So if you're duoing with me, if you see him roar, put on your mage prayer as well, even if he's attacking me. Okay, now, there's more than one tormented demon in here, and occasionally more than one attacks you. And any of them can do this roaring attack and hit you, regardless of where they are. So if you see them do it, or you hear the roar, just automatically put on your mage prayer. Okay, his second mage attack, he will do after roaring. Every single attack after you trap him, he will roar before he starts doing it. So in the safe spot, you will know when he's going to attack you. And you'll see that in a minute. Okay, once you restore your run, because the odds are you're going to have to trap him, unless no one's been here before you. Run up toward this rock, and take a sip of your superset and range bind. They always attack with mage first, and they always have melee prayer on first. So what you want to do is run east. I mean not east, run south. Okay. See that? That's their mage attack right there. Turn auto off. I forgot to. Okay, that's the range attack right there. Now this one has already been lured, so it's right there. What you want to do is run down here, tank that for a minute, wait for him to walk there, and now you're good to go. Now that you have it lured, you shouldn't have a problem killing it at all. Now you want to use your broad tip bolts to begin with until it switches to range prayer. Then you whip out your dark light, whack it a few times. Once you hit it, back in the corner, Dragon Halberd. Once it switches back to range prayer, you hear that roar right there? That's mage. Okay? And now notice it's not attacking me. Okay? Whenever it roars, it will either start attacking you or stop attacking you. Okay? So now, Hallie the shit out of it. And you are safe right now. He will not start attacking you until he roars like that again. Now you need to turn your prayer back on. Whenever he's going to switch attack styles, he will do that little roaring animation, which means you are pretty much safe from getting hurt. Okay, now he's probably going to range. See? Okay, I'm going to move the mic in so you can hear the clicking sound that he makes. Okay, that sound is his range attack. Okay, once his shield comes back on, use your dark light. One time is all you need. As you can see, I'm failing right now. I don't have my Titan, and I'm talking to you, which kind of messes up my attention, but it's all good. But whenever he does that roaring attack, you have to hear the roar. Sometimes he does that animation without roaring, and that means he's not doing anything. You always want to have your Eagle Eye, or whatever the hell it is, or a Piety on, to increase damage. I didn't get a chance to use my Ruby E bolts, but if he has less than half health and his shield's off, use Ruby E. When you first start attacking him, use Broad Tip, because you only hit 4s until you get a chance to take off his shield. Okay, these are pretty easy after you lure them. I'm going to do a kill after this and not talk, and you can see that I will probably not mess up at all. Okay?